What's going on YouTube? In this video, we got another top tier money play for you. Now, all credit is going to go to Dreeny and Throne. Mostly Dreeny because he was the one using the play, but I was watching one of Throne's videos. One of my favorite YouTubers when it comes to actually being really good at the game and entertainment. He has a really good mix. Solid watch if you need somebody to watch when it comes to Madden. Now, what caught my attention about this play is that it uses the exact same route that I've been using for my top tier money plays. So once I seen it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna know how to run that play. Let me make a video for my viewers so you can get some more firepower. I'm gonna show you a clip real quick of Dreeny actually using this play against Throne, and you're gonna see even a pro getting thrown off by this route and not expecting it. So let's go and jump into that real quick.
That beats cover 3 outside? Really? That's the best play I've ever seen.
Now, there's good and bad when it comes to this play. The bad is it's only in the Steelers offense. The good thing is the Steelers offense is one of the meta offenses out there right now. We're going to jump into the practice field, show y'all how we set this play up, and get that going for y'all. All right, a couple things about the play. If you're on the left hash, you want your two receivers to the right. If you're on the right hash, you want your two receivers to the left. We're going to run through all the zone coverages real quick, and then we'll jump into a man coverage and just show you how we can get it done against everything out there. Now, you can get good results running this play default, but to get the most separation with the X receiver, put Y on a streak. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to do that, but if you want more separation, I highly recommend putting them on a streak. Leave B on the route he's on. That's really good against man coverage, just in case they're in man coverage. And then we're going to leave the tight end and the running back blocking until we get into man coverage. Against all zones, this is all you need, unless their user is out there trying to stop this route by themselves, which is the only way they're going to stop it in zone coverage. This is cover 3, Sky first, and then, like I said, we'll jump through all the zone coverages. You're just going to freeform this right over the cornerback's head. Don't overthrow it like I just did right there. My freeform distance is kind of far, and I'm still kind of getting used to it. But you don't even have to freeform it. I would just recommend doing a high ball. Just lead it towards the direction the receiver's going and throw a high ball. And you'll never overthrow them, but there's a chance that you will get caught like right there. But you're always going to get good results. So that's against a cover 3. Let's jump into cover 2. All right, we're going to be going against the Tampa 2. Same setup, just put Y on a streak. Once the X receiver passes the cornerback, this is when you're going to throw the ball. If you're still not sure with your free form, just go ahead and make sure you highball it at the very minimum. Highballing makes a huge difference this year in Madden, especially whenever you're throwing the ball deep, just in case they have that chance of, making a jump on the ball. You have that high ball just to throw it over their heads. You don't even necessarily need to high ball against cover 2. You can actually just lead this and probably get a one-play touchdown. Let's go to jump into cover 4. All right, so a lot of times when I run this play against a cover 2 or a cover 3 or a cover 6, the next defense they like to go to is a cover 4 drop, and then they're like shocked that they still get blown by the exact same way. Once again, just put Y on a streak, and we're just going to go ahead and freeform this ball over the top of the cornerback's head. I promise you, even if you have a slower receiver, once again, the cornerback is going to allow you to pass him. Now, if you don't have burner speed like Marquise Brown, you probably won't be able to turn this into a one-play touchdown, but you will be able to get a really good gain as long as you're the same speed or a little bit faster than that cornerback, whoever's on that side. If you have a burner, that's when you're able to turn it into a one-play touchdown if you don't get caught like that. That's against cover 4. Let's jump into man coverage. All right, now against man coverage, there's a few things you can do. One, you can put a big body receiver at the X position, and we're going to do a specific throw. You're going to hold down with the left stick and then a high ball. So that's LB on Xbox, L1, or L1 on PlayStation. Now, the only time you're not going to do that is if they press and they bump and run and you get a super good release on them, just throw it over the top. If they press and they bump and run and you don't get a good release, just hold down and throw a high ball like I'm about to show you right here. And then we're going to jump into a couple of other things that you can do if they're in man coverage, if you're not comfortable making that throw. So, like I said, they're in man coverage. They're not pressing on me, but regardless if they're pressing or not, you're going to be able to make this throw. Now, it's a 50-50 ball depending on how good your receiver is when it comes to catching the ball, because a lot of times you're going to get tackled as you catch it, which you're probably going to see a few times. But I'm holding down, and then I'm just going to, right there, Hopkins is a really good receiver when it comes to catching in traffic and making aggressive catches. But you're going to see, you see what I'm talking about, you're going to get hit, so there is an opportunity for you to drop the ball. But the cornerback is not going to have an opportunity to make a catch on the ball, even with Acrobat. A lot of times that happens where you kind of just glitch through them. Pros hate that you can, aggressive catch so easy in this game. And there's a few routes that you can actually do that in. We're gonna save that for another video. But that's one thing you can do against man coverage. Now, if you notice what's happening with the B receiver and also Y, if you know they're in man coverage, another thing that I would do is probably put my running back like on a 5 and in, and I'll put my tight end on a flat. So we'll have a low high read on the left side and the right side. All these routes are pretty good at beating man coverage. I'm just going to call Hut, and we're going to see what happens with the play. Right there, Y gets open, B gets open, the running back was open. So we had 3 guys wide open. There's a guy playing a zone in the middle of the field, which usually would be the user. He's going to have to pick and choose one of the guys that he's going to want to pick up. But with that, you'll be able to throw if you get comfortable with this throw. Like it, I would just go with this throw right here. It is not hard to make at all. You're just holding down with the left stick, high balling, and a lot of times you're going to get that animation right there. Now, another thing you can do is if you have a burner in a mismatch. Now in MUT, there's not really going to be a mismatch when it comes to speed. It's most likely going to be even, or there's going to be a 1 speed difference. But in head-to-head, if you have Marquise Brown there and they have a slow cornerback, just lob it over the top. You're going to beat them almost every single time. So that's man coverage. That's going to be it for this video. Nice money play to add to your arsenal. If you're using a custom, make sure you go add this. Now, if you're going to be using the Steelers playbook and you want to scheme out of this formation included with this money play, let me know in the comments down below. I didn't feel like there was a need to show y'all this being used in a real head-to-head game because, one, you've seen this route before. I have like I think 2 videos of this specific route in different formations. It's the same results against every single defense. And then 2, you've seen it being used against an actual pro. So I just didn't feel like there was a need to show y'all this being used against real users, which, you know, I'm trying to get used to doing that for all my plays, you know, getting y'all some real footage against real users. But that's going to be it for this video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.